destined to finish. If anyone was to ask me how I view life, I would simply relate life to running a race. Some racetracks could be full of hurdles and other obstacles. Life itself could be full of ups and downs. But there is one word that I would like to focus on. Endurance. Endurance will help us to stay in the race, no matter how many obstacles are set before us, no matter how many situations in the lives that we live. Endurance is key. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1 says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up, and let us run with endurance the race God has set before us." There's the word endurance. Just like how athletes are encouraged by fans in the stadiums, this scripture reminds us that there is a crowd of witnesses encouraging us to finish the race that we're running. Many people who have laid a foundation and gave us words of wisdom and encouragement, and even though they've passed on, they have left an example for us to follow. How did they have endurance? How did they have determination? They held on to their faith in the Lord. Philippians chapter 3 verse 14 says, "I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Christ Jesus, is calling us." Some may ask, what is the heavenly prize? I'm sure all of us are destined to receive the crown of glory and to hear the words, "Well done." But in order for us to receive the prize, we must finish the race. How is that possible? We must run with endurance and lay aside the weight of sin so that we can run with obedience and run freely, free from struggles, free from temptations, free from addictions, or anything else that intends to keep us bound. I know there are high mountains to climb in life. I know there are deep valleys to go through. But let me encourage you to keep your eyes on Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith.